Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Pharma Focus. I hope you guys are doing well, and some of you currently would be looking for a job. Some of you are completing your studies in pharmacy. Some are going for the higher studies and some are looking for the various other opportunities which can be used for upgrading their skills. So here I am today with another platform where you can learn with one of the evolving fields in the recent trends related to the pharmacy graduates and postgraduates, which is pharmacovigilance or drug safety. So I'm going to tell you about a platform wherein you can enhance your skills about drug safety. So without wasting any time, let's head to it. So as you can see on my screen, this is the Uppsala Monitoring Center. Some of you might have heard the name before, but for some this might be a new thing. All right, so I was on to this course and it shows my progress. So guys, you can find n number of good courses related to pharmacovigilance on this Uppsala Monitoring Center. Yes, most of them are free of cost, but they do not provide a certificate now due to some reasons. Earlier they used to give. So from your basis of interest, you can select for various courses. If in need you want any kind of guidance related to pharmacovigilance, you can feel free to contact me through my email ID. I'll be using it in my description box. So as you can see on my screen, I've already enrolled for various courses here. Let's see what we need to start with. So if you are going to start as a fresher, as someone who is not aware much about pharmacy, I would really suggest you to opt for the courses that are the basics. For example, here on my screen you can see a course listed as PV Management System and Terminologies. So there is another course which is the Basics of Pharmacovigilance. If you're starting with this, you need to begin it with these kind of courses which provide you the basic assessment, the basic knowledge about that field. So this is the PV Management System and Terminologies, as you can see on my screen. The introduction part has 3 sections, the module 1 has 8, and the other ones that are yet to be unlocked have 9 sections and 8 sections. So these modules are really useful, and you will get a complete insight of what actually happens in pharmacovigilance. Since these courses are designed by really experienced individuals, so let's see, I just completed this course introduction. So the interface is something like this. So to proceed to the next page, click complete and continue on the top right corner. I've already completed it. So this is the course setup, and these are the basic functions in the LMS, Learning Management System. So this is the module 1. Alright, so let's continue. And you get video lectures along with the PDF format files at the end of the window. And let's look at some other courses. Alright, so let's head to the home page again. So I've already, as you can see on my screen, I've already enrolled for the 7 courses. I've completed 2. So out of the 2, there is the introduction of pharmacovigilance, which had just 1 module. The second one was the collecting high quality ADR reports. So if you're starting afresh and trying to learn about drug safety, I would really suggest you to start with this course, Introduction to Pharmacovigilance. The next course that you can approach is the Collecting High Quality ADR Reports. And apart from that, as I already showed it on my screen, you need to select for the PV management systems and terminologies, the regulatory aspects of pharmacovigilance, and further, after completing these courses, you can head on to another different courses. For example, after doing this, you need to have you will get an idea about ICSRs, what basically individual case safety reports are, and then the signal assessment, the causality assessment. How do we do it? What is this? What is a signal? What is the causality assessment? So you can obviously head on for these courses. So there are two options here. We have 15 items total in this vigilance English. So these are the introductory courses to pharmacovigilance, as I told you, right? So it entirely depends on you what course you wish to opt, but the courses are really good. So you can opt any of them from the introductory courses. The second section is the assessment courses. If you're an experienced individual, then you can definitely go for these courses. The third one is the clinical aspects of pharmacovigilance. This, it completely depends on you if you're willing to learn about it. So the course, it is, as you can see on my screen, the drug induced liver injury is an online course, first fruit of cooperation between UMC, that is the Uppsala Monitoring Center, which is located in Sweden, and CIOMS, the Council for International Organizations of Medical Sciences. You can obviously do these courses. So let's head to the dashboard. And now a very common question that being a pharmacovigilance or a drug safety professional, I usually get in my messages on LinkedIn, which is, do we need to do any particular certification course or any particular certifications to get a job in drug safety? I would always recommend you to gain your and enhance your knowledge through free courses first, because if we talk about any particular certification, then no, it is not at all necessary. But yes, having a certification, learning something new can definitely add up to your skills and can definitely upgrade your CV to stand out from others. So you can definitely do that, but it is not mandatory. And there is one another question, which is, if a person has completed a bachelor's of pharmacy, if he or she is eligible to go into the drug safety field or not. This is a very common question, another common question that I usually get. So having an answer to this, as far as I know and I believe, there are many IT companies now like Cognizant, Accenture, TCS, and there might be many more who do hire people based on their bachelor's. But yes, there are various contract research organizations like Perexel, Continuum, and there are many others, of course, which have mandated it that they will only be hiring the master's candidate, the postgraduates one. So it entirely depends on where you are applying and what skills they are looking for. But if you wish to know much more about your growing your career in drug safety, you can always contact me through my email, and I'll be happy to help. So that's all for today's video. Thank you everyone.